Islam Sheikh Bey. Islam, how are you today? I hope well. It's about 6:30 p.m. Um, and it is August the 3rd, 2025. Oh, I'm about to go back up to Whole Foods. As a spiritual practitioner, I can tell when I'm being forced engaged mentally and body wise, body sheath, spirit wise. And I was so tempted to get some food. I already said I wasn't going to eat anything this afternoon. I told myself, I said I'm done eating, because I woke up. I fasted yesterday. I woke up and I decided to break the fast with a plant vegan pancake with a fruit smoothie and water, and I had mushroom coffee, and I thought that would be enough, and it was enough. I was being forced engaged by, as a spiritual practitioner, this does happen, especially being among lab experiments that can force engage to cause this to happen. And as I say this, I really would like for you to take note, I don't even have to say that because you know more than me. I think in many cases. So I think you walked in these shoes before. But I was experiencing forced engagements of hunger, and I shouldn't be hungry. And what's interesting is I think about um, the spirit of gluttony and how what the unclean spirit of gluttony is, a gluttony. I think I'm saying it wrong, gluttony. Um, when I think when you don't know what you are among, it's easy to be preyed upon. And I think I know. And so as I was experiencing forced engagement, this feeling of hunger, which I shouldn't have had, came about. And then I experienced happiness. I was already happy. I was smiling and feeling well, but I knew it was actually a black Negro. It was a black Negro, unclean demonic spirit, which Annapolis have a lot of them. It's not just here, but and they're not the only one. The black Negro body is not the only one, male and female. But when I say there's some demon blacks or black demons in Annapolis, and they are in and connected to the unnaturalized United States Navy, Army, and military branches here. The government, United States, a government that's unnaturalized. I'm speaking the truth, and you know that the military is not just here in Annapolis. That's unnaturalized. So it's good to take note of that because it's not just those that are in the military. So then you have others that maybe are connected to the military, but that's unnaturalized. I have to keep saying that because it's important just for me to say unnaturalized because we as Moors know that they're supposed to be naturalized. And for them to be on this landmass operating and calling themselves the Navy, the Army, and other Marines, and not truly be naturalized in and under laws of freedom. Either they've taken an oath or affirm to uphold laws of freedom, which that means they would not be able to demonstrate themselves in any way or form as a terrorist, a threat, harm to any inhabitant on this landmass that is trying to proclaim their actual freedom that exists within the mind to have free thought, the body the body to be able to seek health the way that you choose to seek to be healthy and maintain health, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So Um, I think I'm speaking the words correct when I say they are not supposed to be on this landmass and operating if they have not been naturalized under divine laws of freedom that exist in our Constitution, the true Constitution that has the 13th Amendment with 20 sections that was ratified November the 18th, 1865. So, to be in a city where these military forces are prevalent, I'm not saying all of them are not naturalized, and for me to experience what I have experienced, it and all there are a lot of immigrants here from different parts of Africa, definitely South Central America, Mexicans, a lot of immigrants here. Um, it's truly, I would say, it could be known or seen as disgraceful, real disgraceful, disgraceful and embarrassing, shameful, real shameful. But they know this. But what I see is a way as a deliberate manner to normalize um, a shameful, disgraceful, some may say murderous behaviors. Murderous. That's a deep word, isn't it? But that is the truth. Murderous. Because anytime you attack someone's mental state while they're sleeping and while they're awake, and they're trying to maintain their what is implemented, what is stated in the preamble of the U.S.A. Constitution of 1787, maintain well-being and pursue prosperity, that is murderous on all levels. And for this to be a city, Annapolis, Maryland, where these military males and females are, so some of them have apartments here at Crosswinds. Some of them definitely they come in Whole Foods, and they were coming in Burger King, and I seen them going Wendy's, and they all over. It and the police. It is shameful, and then to accept that we are among those that have the telepathic code. So if you are one of the ones that had the telepathic code, there's nothing that could really truly be done without you not knowing, without you not knowing and knowing what's going on. So if it's going on in a city, just imagine where predominantly the inhabitants have the telepathic code, and it's a military city. How would anything like that, any evidence of brutality, sex trafficking, um, murderous behavior can exist unless the United States military, unnaturalized, were involved? Islam. So, anyway, getting back, I just really felt like, you know, I don't know, I just felt disappointed in myself because I experienced the feeling of hunger when I shouldn't have. So imagine those, I'm going to go back to that thought, who are extremely obese. And so when a person is not able to control their diet and how they maintain the consumption of food, it makes it easier for them to be subjugated by other diseases, by other external entities that want to control and subjugate the mind, transform the mind. So I just really felt it wasn't that I could have kept going and not and left out of Whole Foods and not buy what I wanted to buy, but I just I don't know. I just said I'm going to go ahead and do it. But then afterwards, I realized I was like, after I ate and I felt the enjoyment of falling weak, because that's what I did. I felt weak. I really felt bad. I was like, oh, why did I do this? Even right now, my tummy. I woke up today and my thighs were swollen. I don't know why, because Actually, I fast, but my thighs were swollen. But I heard a lot of feedback in our apartment, a lot of feedback from Spanish speaking females. It was definitely females and they're Spanish speaking accent. And then I kept seeing this visual of this female that looked to be from Japan or Japanese, force engaging. And when I opened my eyes, very pale. Could yes, I could say China, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. She might be from Japan, and it was a filth, an unclean spirit. And as a spiritual practitioner, mentalist, without the telepathic code, that's me, and I reject the telepathic code. I run the Arrington-Bey. I'm thankful that I'm able to speak of these things and speak truth and speak about it in a rational manner. So, the engagement of my tummy made me feel hungry, and also the engagement of make me feel happy. I was already feeling happy. The reason why is because just relaxing, harmonizing with the cosmos, as I'm out and about. But a black Negro filth, which a lot of them are here, that's unclean black demons. A lot of female black demons. You would think to conceive a United States government actually breeding black demons, males and females, for one specific agenda might be far fetched for some to think about, but um, think about it. And but they're not the only ones. You got the Spanish speaking, that's unclean, unnatural spirit. You have pale skins, and you have many different types of bodies that look to be human, but they're actually lab experiments, lab freaks, full in a cesspool of unclean spirits. So, um, anyway, now I'm getting ready to go to Whole Foods, and it's going on 7 p.m. and I'm going to go get some fruit. And I forgive myself. That's why I tell you, I'm going to send you this email. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for falling weak, because that's exactly what I did. I feel weak. Okay, let me tell you what I ate. To make a long story short, I had cashews, and I still got them. Had cashews, and the price of the cashews were not in my thought process for what I had planned to do this week. But I extended that and changed it because of me falling weak to wanting something different to eat. Then I took advantage of some of the sale that Whole Foods had and brought nuggets, which I didn't need nuggets. I already had plant-based pancake and a fruit smoothie today. I had one plant-based vegan pancake and a fruit smoothie. That's all I needed today. I didn't need to have anything else. I ate that before I went and filled out went to Whole Foods. Excuse me. My schedule was from 10:30 to 4:30, and now look at me. I'm so full. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I just want to say Islam to you. She can wave out for me. And my thighs was swollen today, and I think that has something to do with the frequency. When I got up today, I was like, "Why are my thighs swollen?" It's not the first time it has happened. When I heard that which speaks Spanish a lot, Black Negro accents too, definitely Black Negro male and female accents in our room at the hotel room, the same Spanish speaking. Um, so these are definitely some type of frequency or something that's very unnatural, but definitely connected to the unnaturalized military, Navy, Army, and other military branches and the police that are being used. And not just with me or and forced engagement with upon me and Amani. We take measures of different prayers and meditation, but others all over this landmass. So that is the thought to definitely think about, and because it's something that just don't happen to one or two people, uh, and when you connect the dots of the symptoms that so-called doctors have diagnosed so many with, and you experience the same symptoms, but you're just not diagnosed. You're using different measures of healing. Then and you know why, because you experience the engagement. You see what's going on. then you know what they've been doing for over 70 years. So let me go and get the fruit. Right now I'm going back to Whole Foods and I'm going to purchase some fruit, and I'm going to release that weakness that I experienced. And I have forgiven myself. I have literally forgiven. I have forgave myself. Forgave. Anyway, I'm tired. So let me go. I'll talk to you later.